Alright, in today's video, I really want to just talk about how you can like maximize and optimize your beat making routine and how you can get the most out of making beats. So the first thing I want to get into is making sure you have a proper save folder. So the way you want to get that is, let's say we're making this beat, right? You put in what you want to call this, whatever. Whatever 140 BPM. Okay, now you see this is going to be your default save location. So now it's defaulting saving to my desktop. So now I want to go here, and instead of that I want to create a new folder, and you want to do it by the month, and that's how you should be organized. And every month you want to put all your beats and loops into a hard drive, and then so on. So let's call this March. Create. So now inside March we're gonna have that beat. So if we exit out of here, now this is the March thing. Now we have this, right? So now you have your default save location, so all your projects are gonna go in here. That's how you want to start that. Now let's say we're actually making the beat now. So we finished with this project. I want to go to something else. Okay, cool, whatever. All right, so after you have that, you're like, you need to understand that when you make beats, the reusability of your old work is what's gonna like level up your productivity. So in order to save the MIDI, you want to click this little arrow right here. You want to go to File, Export as MIDI file. And same thing for here. So now it has its default save location. It's in the presets. I guess it's a score. So you want to go new folder. You want to say MIDI. Same thing, MIDI March. So all your March MIDI should go in here. Create, and we'll call this chill, and whatever scale, whatever the scale is, let's just say it was E minor. So chill E minor keys, or whatever, chill E minor, you call it that. Now let's just see, we can go to File, let's replace one of these. One of these I don't really use no more. So now I've just put the folder that we were just looking at inside my whatever this thing, like where you can see the folders and everything. All right, so now let's say like I have no ideas, whatever, we'll call this beat poop 140, and it'll go to my thing BPM, right? So now let's go to new template. Oh, blah blah blah, like, oh, I need some ideas. Let me just get a nice progression. We're gonna go to MIDI in March, and we're gonna put this in here. And now, like, oh, I can change the sound, like, you know. So now every time you make a MIDI that you really like, you can access it through all of your stuff right here, right? But now look, I say I like that sound, right? All right, now we're gonna make a full loop. Okay, we might change some sound, blah blah blah, who cares? Okay, throw some so now you want to go here, like this. It doesn't sound that cool, but just for the demonstration purposes, I'm gonna go to here. I'm like, oh, I kind of mess with this sound, like. So, if the project is not saved yet, all your saved samples will go into a rendered default folder. So, what you want to do is, I like to save the project first. So, like, chicken 140 BPM, whatever. So now, because we need to go, it's better to export all of the stuff individually like this, so you can have all your rendered out stuff. All your rendered out stuff. Now look this. MP3, we're gonna replace this. Boom. This one, we're gonna go all the samples. What the fuck? Go to all the audio. We're gonna make a new folder. We're gonna call it March Sounds. Okay. And you know what's even better about this? We're gonna go to March Sounds. And we're gonna put all of the sounds from every beat that and every loop that we make. We're gonna put all the sounds from every beat and every loop that we make into this folder. So then it's like you have infinite sounds, bro, like honestly. And if you're working on a sound, it's easier to like build a kit because you have all similar sounds in this thing. So now you take the audio from here and we're gonna go, we can call it March Starters. Taking all the audio, now we're taking the audio from March, from this March thing, and we're gonna put all these guys, we're gonna put in starters. Now we're also gonna look, we're gonna go to Finder and look up March MIDI. And we're also gonna put this guy in March Sounds. Boom. Go back to FL. Now we can actually switch this folder. We're gonna go File Settings. This is MIDI March, right? But now we're gonna call this, instead of that, we're gonna go to Desktop, March Sounds, and now we have access to both the MIDI and the all the starters we have. So let's make a new thing. Now let's look at March Sounds, all the March stuff in here. So now we have the MIDI. Let's go here, let's load up a sound easily. Copy. I'm like, oh, I like that. I'm gonna throw this in here to help me out. Also, one thing you need to do is you do need to put the BPM of your starters and sounds. So it is important, like BPM. If not, you could just put into TuneBat on the internet. Now, you have to do this every time you make something new. So every time I cleared my stuff out because I have the free account. But let's say we're in March week 3. I already have March week 3, but I'll do number 3. Let's call it like that. So every time, do this every time you finish something, bro. So now you can upload files. We have we're gonna go to March. We have the loop. And usually when you name your loops, you have name, BPM, your your Instagram, whatever Instagram you use to make beats. And also you have give in parentheses, like we'll do, let me rename. So this was, we'll call it chicken, 140 BPM, and then at Calvino Black, 'cause that's my Instagram. And then in parentheses, just put like chill, or like what in one word, like the feeling of the beat, how it is. So now in March week 3, you're now building a loop. You need to do this every time you finish the loop, so then you can sort out all the best loops, and now you know which ones to send, and they're already in the thing, so you can just go send them out. Okay. And the same thing, this also applies to beats. So every time you finish making a beat, go come in, see, now we're gonna go create new folder, and then we have beats. So now it's easy, like when artists ask you, oh, can you send me this beat, or can you send me a pack, or blah blah blah, like, bro, like this shit is ready, bro. Like you don't have to wait 9 years. So now we'll go here, I'm gonna go upload. Let's just say we didn't export. Alright, let's go to this one or something. Like we'll just click on something, whatever thing I have. But this is a good example. It says Calvino Black. It's an ambient. The key, the name of the beat is Key, and it's 133 BPM. So now I have all these things, and they're all ready. But overall, I would just advise you to be as organized as you can, and try to be proactive and intentional in your process in making beats. Like don't just be getting on there and just be doing random ass stuff. Like try to be intentful and try to maximize the output of what you actually do. Alright, if you guys have any comments or any questions, please leave them down below. I made a PDF document down below so you can track every singular step of what you do of every time you make a beat, so it's easier for you. I left that down in the description. Please follow me on any socials if you have any questions, and I hope you guys have a good day. Thank you.